it's still in its infancy, so there's not as many safety protocols as you'd like to see. There's still a lot of coaches in a newer environment of, they don't really know how to teach the girls in a proper, safety manner, and it's kind of up to the sport. The burden's on the sport to get a little bit more information out there on, how to make sure that these kids are as safe as possible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We try to keep our, girls well informed of the best way to crash sometimes. We want to let them know that, cheerleading is a sport, and in sports, sometimes you're gonna, hit the floor, but if you can hit the floor, you're gonna hit the floor safely. Whether it's tumbling, it's stunting, dance, whatever it is. Most of our students, understand the importance of keeping the proper body positions to make sure that if something does go wrong, they're in the best possible position to keep themselves in a safe position. What we do is the first time anyone walks into the class is they're taught on proper safety protocol, whether it's to make sure that they keep their arms in front of them at all times, not to throw their head back, make sure they're not attempting any techniques that are above their level. You want to make sure that everyone is not only well conditioned for each technique that they're doing, but that they also know exactly the reasons that they're doing each technique and how to keep themselves safe in each technique. At this point, cheerleading hasn't gotten the recognition as a sport. It's still looked at as an offshoot of other sports, and without that recognition, there lacks a certain level of oversight with, making sure that coaches know exactly what they're doing, and making sure that the sport in a whole is informed. This way that, there aren't just pockets of good information out there. If, let's say, there's more government involvement of who can coach and who can't, or maybe licensing for coaches, or more credentialing for coaches, it'll uplift the sport, it'll keep the sport more safe, and definitely reduce those injuries that we keep hearing about. Knock on wood, we try to keep things as safe as possible, but sometimes in all sports, you have to be aware of, of injuries of some sort.